Well, hello, welcome or welcome back, whichever it is. I'm happy you're here. So last night, the kids and I, we had dinner, and for whatever reason, it just wasn't enough. So we were trying to decide what could we make that was quick and easy, you know, me and my quickie meals, because it was late. We'd already had dinner, so we didn't want a full meal, but the kids wanted to eat. So what did we come up with? We came up with sesame chicken. So I'm going to show you what I did on the fly at 7 o'clock at night to give my kids some sesame chicken. My babies ask, my babies want, my babies get. Let's get right to it. Let me show you what I did. Let's go. Here we go. Here goes the sesame chicken. We're going to add some chicken. These were some chicken tenders that I had frozen. I'm just guessing. I'll put what it calls for in the description. Okay, so we have this cut into small pieces, bite-sized pieces, I guess. I don't know what else to call them, like 1-inch pieces. And to that, we're going to add a clove of garlic. I don't have a really good mincer, but I did the best I could. I'm all out of the quick and easy kind, but that's what we got. Okay, you have 1 egg white. 2 tablespoons of butter, a half a teaspoon, not butter, what am I saying? That's not butter. It's butter. I can't believe it's not butter, because it's not. No, it's half a teaspoon of black pepper and 2 tablespoons of butter. I said it again. Of cornstarch. Cornstarch, Tina. Let's say it together. Cornstarch. Can you say cornstarch? That's funny. Okay, and to that we're going to add black pepper and the salt. I'm a little bit unorganized today because I hadn't planned on it. And again, the salt's to taste, but you want to put a good amount in there because we are going to fry it. Okay. Okay, and 2½ teaspoons of soy. Now, when we get to the sauce part of it, I'm doubling mine, but I will tell you what the actual amount calls for, because he likes a little bit extra of the juice. So we're going to get it like this. We're just going to keep mixing it around until it's well incorporated. See that? Now it says light soy sauce. I got one kind. I got soy sauce. So that's what we got. So now they want you to set this to the side for 30 minutes. That's usually how you do it, but guess what? I don't have 30 minutes. So I'm going to let it sit for 15, and while that's going, I'll be mixing up the other stuff and cooking the rice, which is already started off over there. It's just really a quick and easy meal. It's just a matter of getting out all the things. It takes me longer when I'm doing it this way because I'm talking. I got to measure everything out ahead of time. I can't just dump and go. So if I'm telling you it's a teaspoon, I'm putting a teaspoon in there so you know exactly what it looks like. And this was like the chicken tenders. I want to say there had to be like 5 of them maybe in there, maybe 6. But I'm not really sure because it was a frozen clump, and I stuck it, it was in a Ziploc baggie, and I stuck it in some water till it was thawing out. And as it was thawing out, I was slicing pieces off because I didn't have any to frost it because I hadn't planned on making this kind of chicken today. We were having leftovers from Big Ziti from 2 days ago, because yesterday was leftover Big Ziti and today was leftover Big Ziti, and he kind of wanted something else. All right, so I'm gonna let this sit, clean up my mess, and start getting ready for the other, and then we'll get to cooking the chicken. All right, so when you check the oil, you're gonna stick your skewer or chopstick and you see bubbles around it, you will know that it's time that the oil is the right temperature. Let me just adjust this a little bit. So over here, I have some cornstarch. It says a cup. I don't want to do a cup because every time I do a cup, it ends up being just too much. And I end up wasting more of my stuff. And believe it or not, I'm told it's better to use my fingers. So I'm going to give it a try. It's been a while since I've made it. Just going to put it in there. Shake her off. Drop her in. Now this we're going to have to do twice because you just want to get it cooked. And then we'll re-drop it to really brown it up. So you don't want to, I'm having flashbacks from those chicken nuggets I made. My fingers were all sticky and everything, and those were, at least this has some sustenance to it. The other one just was just a lot. But yeah, we're just dropping them in one at a time. My finger's gonna get all ooey and gooey, but that's okay. I don't know if you could see me or not. See what's going on in there? And then we're just going to flip them. We don't want them brown. We just want them cooked. And it really doesn't take much time when you're dealing with white meat here. So that's the first part. You're going to put these in here and let them cook a little bit because we're going to re-drop them. Maybe about a minute or two. You just want to make sure your chicken's like cooked. It doesn't take that long, but it's the very small pieces of chicken to go in there that we're cooking to cook. So when they look like that, you're going to take it out, you're going to put it over here on this pan, and then you're going to do the rest of it. So I'm going to keep going with these. And, whoo, plastic today. My problem is I'm afraid to deal with oil. I always get burned. Always. All right. And that's all we're going to do. Just like that. I'm going to finish this batch and then we'll get on mixing up the sesame oil and all the good stuff. All right, we're coming down the home stretch. Just dropping some of these in here. I'm telling you, this comes along so fast. You see all the white in the bottom. That's from the cornstarch that's falling off of the chicken. That's okay, because I don't want to eat all that cornstarch anyway. But I have just a couple of pieces left. Now we will have to re-drop these. I might clean up the oil a little bit. I don't know why, but I might. But like I said, it's like a minute and it's cooked. I don't know if it's a literal minute or a couple of minutes, but that's what I've been doing. Yep. But let me tell you, it smells good. Just going to keep moving these around in the pan for a minute or two. I'll just turn them over. I'm going to take these out, re-drop the couple that are in there, and I'll be back with a different pan. All right, so here we go. I got another pan over here to make the soy sauce in. I have the oil back there keeping warm, and I have the chicken over there where you can't see it. but it's there. That made more chicken than I thought it was going to. The rice is done. It's just plain old white rice. I put a little sugar in mine because I like sweet rice. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to tell you the ingredients to the soy mixture. That being said, I am doubling this. So I'm going to say what it is, but I'm going to add double. So if it looks like more, it is. All right. So start heating up this front pan a little bit. Put that on low. All right. So that's on medium heat. Right now, until I get it mixed up, I want it on medium heat. Okay, now everything is in tablespoon increments. So if I forget to say, it is a tablespoon, and I will add it. So we're going to start with honey. I have 2 tablespoons honey. And the trick with this to make it come out so easy is spray it with a little vegetable oil or whatever kind of spray that you have in there. That will always work. 1 tablespoon sugar. 1 tablespoon soy. Wait, that's the vinegar. Oh, this is the soy. I ran out of cups. There's the soy. Okay. 3 tablespoons of water. Again, I'm doubled because we like a little extra juice with ours. Ketchup, 2.5 tablespoons. Get all of it in there, right? Calls for 2.5, we're putting 2.5. Okay, a tablespoon of vinegar. This is vinegar, but I had measured, so I had put my soy in there first, and when it came out, that's what happened. So it is vinegar. And then we have sesame oil, also 1 tablespoon. Okay, now we have to mix this until the sugar is well combined. And melted, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Probably should have gotten a bigger bowl. I need a bigger bowl to hold it. I need a bigger bowl to mix it. Yeah, of course. It's all the honey stuck to the bottom, right? I didn't spray my bowl. That's right. We'll get it out. I'm sure that drop isn't going to make the difference. But if it does, we'll get it out somehow. Ooh, I feel the heat of this pot under my arm. So I just want to whisk, 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 whisk. See how much that is? And I got all this chicken. You know? And it's going to reduce a little bit when I hit it in the pot. Frying pan, whatever. Skillet. I don't know what you call it, but that's what I call it. Okay. There we go. Okay. And now, making sure my pan's hot. Let me see if I can readjust you guys a little bit more to see better here. Might be a little bit better right there. And now we want to bring this to a boil. It's all done. That is, the oil back there is we're going to re-drop it real quick before we put it in here. Because we want to get some color on it. So we want it screaming hot, but not smoking hot. Okay, so we're going to bring this in here. I want to bring that to a boil. Now that's a lot, but my kids like a lot. Gotta bring that back to heat. Now my pan does have a handle, guys. This goes in the oven. I took the handle off. I just haven't had to, well, I had the time to put it on. Let's be honest. I just didn't feel like it. So we'll let that cook up a little bit. Want that to get to a boil. I'll have to speed this part up because we'll just have to. All right, we're getting there. Getting a boil. You see that? That's what you want. Right there. I think I had the heat just a pinch too low. I turned it up a hair and it started boiling. Glad I used this skillet. Because it doesn't stick. Now I kind of wish I had my handle on there. Seems like one side of the pot heats up better than the other side. Okay, so there's where we want it. You know, you reduce it to how much you want. I kind of like it there. It's not super, 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 super thick. It's still a little saucy. But when it sits and cools, I don't even know why I don't have a spoon rack for my spoon today. When it sits and cools, it's going to get just a little bit thicker. So I don't want to do it too much. So I got that going on. Now that I'm looking at it, I have to do something about it. At least put a paper towel down or something, right? Kind of nasty. All right, so that's where I'm kicking mine off at. You could reduce it as far as you like, if you like it real thick or whatever. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna see how hot that pan is back there. Yeah, it's not even hot enough yet. That burner back there is a smaller burner than my front burner. So I might have to turn it up just a pinch. Because we're going to take it right from there into here. And then we're going to put it in a container. Like that. I'm going to say, delivery's here. And they're going to come running. Oh, this is still bubbling away. I thought that I still had it on. That's going to make me upset because I really can't use the other burner because it's going to go. Oh, hold on until I get it hot. All right, so I switched sides. It just wasn't getting hot enough back there, but I don't want to get splattered. What we really want to do is just brown these up. And we're just going to flash them in the pan. Brown them up. It really doesn't matter if if it's crowded. It might be a little bit better if it wasn't, but I got kids screaming at me. Hurry up! And I'm running out of oil, so I had to, do what I had to do. But as soon as this is done, we're going to go right from here. Boom, right in there. And start mixing and coating it. These kids are going to absolutely devour this. Well, Eric and Trey are going to devour it. Just want to get a little color on there. See how these are darker than that? Well, kind of. doesn't really show on the camera as well as it does here in my kitchen. But trust me, here we go. See the difference? That's the difference we're looking for. Yep, Trey's right here, right now, looking for his food. So we're going to take them out. Drop them in there. And mix it up. Then in the back here, while that's doing that, I'm going to try not to get burned. That's why I didn't want this in the front. I wanted it in the back. But really, basically, you just want to coat it in there. As soon as I get these last couple out, I can do it better. Almost done, Trey. Almost done. Whoop. All right. So just jumped out. Up. It's gonna be good. Jumped out of the pan. But that's it. You gotta mix that up. That's just why I doubled the juice. Imagine if I didn't double it, there'd be nothing getting spread on this. All right, Trey baby. All right, well that's that. We're gonna plate it up and get to eating. I'm gonna coat this just a little bit better and I'll be right back.
If you get any benefit at all from my content, you can help me out by clicking like, share, commenting, and definitely hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video.
Okay, so Eric has never had sesame chicken from the restaurant because we don't know exactly what they put in it and if they mix and stuff, so that's something he's never had. But today he's gonna have Grandma's version of sesame chicken. So let's give it a go. It's a different flavor, right? He's not even sure what to say.
I can't believe this is what I've been missing.
Yeah? Good? All right.
It's amazing.
Well, there you go. Now you know what you've been missing. Wait until you can finally taste milk and cheese. All right. Well, let him get to eating, and I'm going to get to getting. Okay. Well, let me tell you something. They devoured it. It was quite a bit. I thought I made more, and for Eric and Trey to eat, but Eric came over here, scraped out everything out of the pan, put it in the container, closed the lid, and shook it to get every bit of every drop of every bit of that sauce on his thing. So that speaks volumes about how he felt about it. I need not ask him. So there you have it. I will say though, if I was to make this for my entire family, and I will be making it shortly because now they're going to ask for it, I probably would 4 times the gravy because that was enough for what I made, but we're a bigger family than that. So just judge it like how much gravy it makes, and then if you see that it makes too little, double it up. All right, well, there you have it. Bye-bye.